Here is her opponent, Fatima Sanucci from Algeria. She's preparing for their second bout of the tournament, having produced a terrific stoppage in her opening preliminary round contest. More on that in a moment as we take a look at the judges from Cuba, Korea, India, Australia, and Uzbekistan. Remember, 5 scoring judges present at ringside. All of their scores will be considered in the event that the bout goes the distance or to the scorecards. So there is the Algerian boxer, Fatima Sanucci, 27 years of age. Here is the tournament #1 seed, the 11th ranked boxer in the world, Kiamogetsi Kenosi. Received a bye in the first preliminary round by virtue of that #1 seeding. 11 boxers contesting the 57-kilogram flyweight bracket for women. And only the top 2 will make it through to Tokyo 2020. In the women's weight categories, only the flyweights are afforded more than the finalists to go through to Tokyo. The flyweights have 3 contestants who will make it through to the Summer Olympic Games. The 2 bronze medalists will be having a box off. So it's Jürgen Schroeder from Germany, the referee in charge of this contest, a sporting touch of gloves. And now all seconds, coaches and extras leave the ring. We're about ready for the start of action. Here we go then, 57-kilogram featherweight boxing action here at the Dakar Arena, and the tournament #1 seed getting her campaign underway after a lengthy wait on this, the 5th day of competition. That is Kiamogetsi Kenosi. She's the boxer wearing red, the more compact figure, looking to work her way in with quick feet, but she's just been fed a stiff left jab, is Fatima Sanucci.
Sanucci was very impressive in her first match, Ronald. I really did enjoy watching her. Some very, very good attacking boxing. But this is a different proposition altogether. Kenosi, the #1 seed, as you've said, and look at those physical attributes and height and reach. Let's see if she can use those to her advantage.
She's scoring effectively with straight shots in the first 50 seconds or so in this opening round. And that's a cracking exchange of right hands between the boxers.
Kenosi's a little bit more snap on it, but comes back. Sanucci straight away with that right hand over the top. She favoured that punch in her opening bout, that right hand over the top.
And she's using it to good effect here, just over a minute gone in the opening round. Sanucci's been targeting the body as well. Look at that for a 3-shot combination from Kenosi. Terrific action, her feet a little bit untidy there, but she's still putting her opponent on the end of punches.
Yep, she sure is. She's got fantastic reach, lovely long levers, and she clearly knows how to use them to the best of her ability.
Midway through the opening round, Sanucci, make no mistake, she is in the contest, but she hasn't found the range with the same regularity as the tournament #1 seed. Many of those shots caught on the gloves and on the forearms, but Kenosi very busy indeed. And despite the fact that this is her first bout of the tournament, some 5 days into Dakar 2020, she's found her rhythm immediately.
Very, very quickly. Measuring Sanucci with that lovely long left jab, followed by the right hand, followed by a further jab, before moving off the line and out of Sanucci's punching range.
And just by being fed those jolting straight punches, Sanucci has to reset and try and come again.
Every time, Ronald, you are absolutely correct.
Here she's got Kenosi in the corner, but she's not able to work away as the 2 boxers tie one another up. And surely at that type of distance, Alex, that is where Sanucci should be looking to make hay as she takes a arcing left hand.
Certainly is. That's where she wants to be working, although she is having a little bit of success at middle range. But you can see the tactical prowess of Sanucci, hands high, trying to get close, the exact tactics that you would expect her to employ against this tall, rangy Kenosi.
Sanucci has had some success with the right hand. There's a jolting left jab as she got away to the inside, right hand over the top, and then a flailing right just short of the mark with the attempted body shot. But the final shot of the round is a spearing light right cross landed by the tournament #1 seed, Kiamogetsi Kenosi. all action opening 3 minutes.
Fantastic opening 3 minutes, it really was. What a very, very good start Senousy has made, establishing her authority behind that long jab. Trying equally as hard, Senousy, to get close to this tall, rangy figure that stands in front of her. And she did have success with the right hand, but trying to compete with Senousy at that kind of range.
So one judge, Judge C, favouring the work of Senousy. It's a 4-1 split in favour of Senousy after that opening round.
Fair enough. Yep, you can see why a judge would have liked what Senousy done as well. She really did force the action. She had her fair share of scoring punches throughout. Just not enough for me to pinch that round, Ronald.
So into the second round then. Both of these boxers are 3-time national championship gold medalists of their respective countries, and once again Senousy looking to get to work with the most basic combination in the coaching manual, the left-right combination, and she scores with the left jab to the body, left jab to the head, right hand to the body, but that was countered effectively by Senousy.
Yep, Senousy just pressing forward, doing the right thing, trying to take away Kenousy's space. That really is the only tactic that, in my opinion, she can employ soundly to give her a chance of picking up this second round.
Now she's in short range where she wants to be, but she's electing not to punch. Instead, she hugs her opponent and fashions a clinch.
Very odd tactics there, in my opinion, Ronald.
She's got a long, lean torso to aim at, and she didn't take advantage.
No, she needs to be working the body inside.
And when you consider how hard she has to work to get inside, slipping a jab, maybe taking a jab, falling short and coming with a second phase attack, then speared by consecutive 1-2s, despite scoring a jab herself, it is rather surprising that she's not working at this territory.
Very, very surprising. She's been caught cleanly on the way in by that long spearing jab from this tall Botswanan girl that clearly knows how to use her attributes. There's a lovely 1-2 from Senousy there. This is where you would like to think that Senousy would be hoping to keep this bout at very long range.
And Senousy being forced backwards now, then stopped in her tracks by again another basic 1-2 combination. You've mentioned it throughout the course of this tournament, Alex. If you have a great jab, you can become a great boxer.
Of course.
And Senousy is demonstrating that most basic punch in the book wonderfully.
Over and over again, having so much success with it. The right hand's never too far behind either, Ronald, is it? It comes right at the back. Oh, good shot from Senousy, having her own success there while closing the distance, but refusing to work inside. Again, there's a short uppercut, followed by a right hook.
So now Senousy getting back onto the front foot again. After remaining on the perimeter for the majority of this second round, she's clearly changing her tactics. Her corner imploring her to come forward. She's trying to implement it, but again, she's fed another stiff left right. She got through with her own right hand there. Action and the tempo picking up in the final 30 seconds, but what a right hand by Senousy. Well, Senousy again. She's being involved in more exchanges, but she's just having the longer, straighter shot success.
That's exactly it. She's spearing out those 3 straight shots, and she knows that at least one's going to score, and it's enough to keep Senousy honest and at range. Corner roaring her forward.
So the second round in the books, a round where there was a change in tactics employed by the boxer in blue, because at the start she was trying to come forwards, then she was rather passive at mid and long range, then in the final minute or so she got up on her toes and tried to present a different look to the tournament #1 seed, and she did enjoy some success, but perhaps not enough to take the round.
No, I wouldn't think so either, no. I'm quite sure we'll probably see the Botswanan girl lead on all scorecards after this round as well. Good forceful attack there, pushing forward with the straight shots.
So it's a sweep of the board in the second round for Kiamogetsi Senousy after a split decision in her favour, 4-1 in round #1. So Senousy really has got to throw the kitchen sink at this tournament #1 seed now if she hopes to extend her stay in this tournament and keep her Tokyo Olympic dream alive. A high five from her coach as she prepares for the third and final three-minute round here. Well, there's a cap to a water bottle that hasn't quite made it out of the ring. The referee from Germany now happy, and the third round is underway. Well, expect Sanucci. She's got to roll the dice at some point because she's trailing heavily on the scorecard.
She certainly does. There is no other way around this. She can't rely on holding her feet, and when she does get close, Ronald, like we've said for the previous 2 rounds, she has to let her hands go.
She's in short range now and targeting the body well, brought the elbows down and came back with a right hook upstairs.
Very
so
nice.
Your commentary is getting through to her, Alex.
Very nice stuff there from Sanucci. Lovely punch picking, Ronald, mixing it up between body and head. And good footwork to get into that distance as well.
But now, Kanosi looking to establish her long straight shots once again. Pushing down on the head of the smaller boxer. That will drain your energy if you've got an adversary leaning down on your shoulders. Tempting and teasing with the feet now is Sanucci, trying to come forwards, but Kanosi able to back up out of harm's way.
She's on for a counter punch there. Sanucci not really letting her hands go the way that she did in the first bout. Totally made Kanosi miss, but refused to let any shots go. Oh, good forceful attack from Kanosi. Pushes forward with his heavy straights there, Ronald.
And the 2 right hands were really eye-catching. I think the boxers actually paused, thinking that the referee was going to intervene with a standing 8 count. They may have been distracted by the bell from ring B, and that may just have prevented Sanucci from taking a standing count, but she's been put on the end of more straight punches here. She steps back into the pocket and lands a good left before the boxers fall into a clinch.
Lovely, stiff, strong jab from Kanosi. That wasn't a range-finding jab, that was a weapon.
Again, the 3-shot salvo, Alex, and the third jab did get through after the first left-right fell short. More accurate punch picking with the straight shots once again from the 11th ranked boxer in the world.
Yeah, she is looking very good here, Ronald, isn't she, when she lets her hands go.
And her jab becoming more authoritative as this contest goes on. Still, the Algerian's corner imploring their boxer Sanucci to come forwards. She's standing on the end of the punching range of Kanosi and was fed a long arcing right hand there for a trouble. Didn't present a static target, and it was target practice for Kanosi with that long right cross.
Sanucci has to get those hands back up, in my opinion, Ronald, and start pressing forward with the feet. She is not employing the right tactics here at all against this super long, rangy, talented Botswanan girl.
Well, the straight punches have served Kanosi very well indeed. And the All-Africa Games gold medalist has got her campaign underway here at Dakar 2020 with a terrific display. Another cracking 1-2 combination ending that contest, and Sanucci cutting a rather forlorn figure as she makes her way back to the blue corner. Her head was visibly bowed because she will know more than anybody that this contest hasn't gone in her direction.
Without a shadow of a doubt, Sanucci will know that she has not done enough to pull this contest out the bag. Very impressive performance, in my opinion, from Botswanan girl. Very, very good boxing. Using her attributes to her advantage. Really smart.
So, Kiamogetsi Kanosi has had a long wait to get Dakar 2020 underway, but my goodness, has she sent a message to the rest of the 57-kilogram featherweight division, because she is here and means business. So let's get the official announcement of that verdict after our opening bout of session number 7 here in Ring A.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by points, by unanimous decision, in the red corner from Botswana.
So Kiamogetsi Kanosi, a unanimous points decision victor over Algeria's Fatima Sanucci, taking it for all 5 scoring judges. Sanucci was able to get a share of round 1. She took it for Judge C, and Kanosi is absolutely ecstatic, performing a little dance for the fans in attendance here in acknowledgement of the terrific display she produced to open her campaign.
Yep, she certainly did. Let people know why she is the number 1 with that very dominant performance. Love how she understood how to use our physical advantages over Snucci, who's a very, very good competitor as well and looked good in her opening bout. This tall, rangy Botswanan showed her class and skills.